Okay, this video is going to be a match preview of Brock Lesnar versus John Cena, which is going to be taking place at Night of Champions 2014. And I just watched, I didn't see SummerSlam, just put that out there. I watched the main event last night, and watching it, it was like a match you had never seen before. I was just so taken back, literally just sitting here. I couldn't take my eyes off the screen. I mean, there were a few boring chants. I don't know if you guys picked up on it, if you watched it at the time. I'm sure you heard it. But I think even the crowd didn't know how to react because an F5 30 seconds into the match, Cena, so everyone texted me, like, did you see that match? Did you see that match? And I just asked them what happened, and every single person said Cena literally had 5 moves, and that was it. His biggest thing he did was like a flurry of punches, an attitude adjustment, and he had an STF spot close to the end. And every single person said that, and I'm like, man, like, when was the last time you saw a match with Cena without him being, even when he's been beat up in the back or he has like a torn tricep or whatever it is, he always puts up a fight. You had never, ever, ever seen a beating like that anywhere, anytime by any other superstar, just putting it out there. You had never seen Stone Cold Steve Austin, you never seen Hulk Hogan, never seen The Undertaker, Mick Foley, The Rock, Randy Orton, Triple H, Shawn Michaels. No one has taken a beating like that. Like a top superstar. They always have some sort of comeback, some sort of match evening situation. This was totally one-sided, and it really shows a lot about Cena that he knows what is quote-unquote best for business, and making Brock Lesnar look like an animal was best for business. Now, this could have meant so much more if this would have happened in his very first match and just built it up against the match of Triple H. You could have had a match with, CM Punk. It would have all culminated to him breaking the streak, winning the title again. Lesnar would have been a machine. Every single one of his matches would have been must-see. Now, I know his match with Triple H was a must-see. His match at SummerSlam the year before, 2 years ago actually, but his WrestleMania match not so much. Now this match was all hype. Biggest fight of the summer, everyone was all into it, and now you have a rematch. Now coming off this match that just happened, a lot of questions are going to be put out there. You're going to see what happens with Cena if people actually play that sympathetic thing for him. I feel bad for him. Man, the beating he took. There was one point where Lesnar was a ground and pound, and he popped Cena right in the nose, and even the announcers were like, "Oh, like they saw it." It was pretty brutal. But will the crowd take to him being a sympathetic guy? Probably not. Now, this match at Night of Champions can just be another total beatdown, total debacle, if you want to quote Vince McMahon. Or it can be John Cena coming out with the chain, acting all tough, and just losing his mind. And I think that's probably what's going to happen, and it would kind of make the most sense where Cena just goes out there, balls to the wall, just no thought in mind of getting killed again, and just gets himself disqualified, and that's it. But then again, what will that do for Brock Lesnar? This is the guy who broke the Undertaker streak, just beat Cena for 15 minutes straight, and he gets beat up so bad that the referee has to stop the match. Kind of in a weird way, but then again, Cena can put up a fight, but then again, just run into an F5 and that's it. That's what I expect to happen. Either way, it's going to be a rematch to look forward to, and having Brock Lesnar as champion, much like Paul Heyman said, every match is going to be a must-see because it's going to be Brock Lesnar just destroying everyone, or someone building up that courage and building up that fight to really give it to Lesnar and possibly one day beat him for the title. Whoever that may be, it's going to be a big match to see, and it reminds me of CM Punk when in his final pay-per-views of losing the WWE title, every match he had was a must-see, and starting with Ryback in the Hell in a Cell, John Cena Night of Champions, you had the match with The Rock, just those matches leading up to it for the title, you really wanted to see. And I see Brock Lesnar following that same path, but for a different reason, much for the reason of just total annihilation. So I'm looking forward to it. Night of Champions, I guess every single title is going to be on the line. I'm sure you'll have a grudge match in there with probably Mark Henry and Rusev, but that's it. So see you guys in the next video.